MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Garrett Cole is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The designated hitter.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Miguel Andujar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 2-1. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. LeMahieu with a great stop. He goes to first. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there. And that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His first homer here in the series, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fourth.
Now here's the pitch.
Miguel
In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 0-1 offering. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Sano stands at second with 2 gone. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees,
the pitch.
the second baseman, DJ.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Gio Urshela is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gio Urshela becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Torres is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
The 2-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
2 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
He's set. Here it comes.
Stanton.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Here it comes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So now it's Mark Hanna, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Batting it. The catcher.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting up.
Stepping up now, Jahmai Jones. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now a hard liner. Foul. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball upstairs.
And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Sinker. 3-2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Miguel Andujar is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just inside. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
Up next to the Rangers.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Sano, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Rodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Kellen Deglin.
Kellen.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. On it's tailor-made to short. 6. LeMahieu for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next it will be Mark Canha. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Canha, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's thrown. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch down the third baseline, but foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-2. And he popped him up. Sano in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jahmai Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here it comes. Tim Anderson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aaron.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And He'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Kellen Degler is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Count even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they're up 1-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
When you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in once again, Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1 left for the... Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0.
In is Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Number 66, Yasiel.
From the stretch, Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead. He gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Adam Eaton will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now
so a runner at second, 2 down now. That'll bring up Austin Nova. Will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Austin Nova will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now playing
last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now playing center field, number 3, Adam Eaton.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Now catching.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at but missed.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup.
Now
Josh
batting,
Bell
right
is
fielder,
retired for the first
Aaron.
out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game of baseball. Very rare.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Jahmai Jones. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Anderson's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. As a look, now the pitch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Okay. 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Another payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left field.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 offering. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for Texas, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving.
Rodgers.
Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
The catcher, Kellen Deglan.
At the plate, Kellen Deglan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jonathan Holder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Sano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 66.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take. His first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A 1-1 count to Puig. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Bell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first base.
Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gonzalez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 1-0. Marwin Gonzalez remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 9, Marwin.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the third baseman, Giancarlo.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Steve
number
Cishek
29.
is the man
Now
called on to close this one and earn a save
number
in the
31,
ninth.
Steve Cishek.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right there. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as
Now
a hanger.
right here.
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Time called here as with
Your
potential
attention,
time
please.
run.
He's running at first for the Yankees. Number 12, Josh.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and one strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. I'm set with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Runners on first with one down. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. last chance for the Yankees. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Texas Rangers have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Joe Musgrove gets the W on the mound. Garrett Cole is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line.